market for a newer pre-owned vehicle, come to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. We get a brand new Chevrolet Silverado, GMC Sierra. Got great inventory, great rebates, great selection, great service. You have problems with your car, bring it to George Kell Motors. Award-winning service will get you back on the road where you need to get back to the football game or the Duckwoods. Come see us at George Kell Motors. Review our entire inventory at georgekellmotors.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
And hopefully he can do it tonight against these 11-4 Ball Knob Bulldogs. A very, very quality basketball Smith. Arson Garner, Matt Smith, Javion Smith, Weston King, and Mike Comer for the Bulldogs. Money Wren, Justin Russell, Darren Braxton, Pootie Denton jumps and controls the basketball, and Eddie White, the starting five for the Newport Greyhound basketball team. It's Money Wren to set the offense for the Hounds as he did last night. Eddie gets back in the starting lineup. Pootie down low. Jessen has it slapped, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs, so the Hounds will inbounds there. Opening tip brought to you by First Community Bank right here in Newport. Four quarters of action coming at you, 8-minute quarters. See what the Hounds can do with their first offensive possession here. Working against the zone. Russell goes up, short of the mark, got his own board. Ball loose on the floor, went back to Day Braxton, and then Money Wren a little too strong off the glass, and here come the Ball Knob Bulldogs. This is Garner 0, Smith and Smith 2 and 4. Comer against Russell down low, very, very strong. Couldn't get that ball to go in, and Jessen will get a defensive glass, and quickly the Hounds, boy, great pass from Money Wren to Eddie White, and Eddie White off the glass, and he's good. Money with the assist, Eddie with the basket. Hounds play man, blocked by Eddie White, but a foul. That's Javian Smith. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. First team foul, first foul of the basketball game. Goes against Eddie. Small crowd on hand for this one. And a free throw short. I ask you to like our page, follow our page if you would. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube page. Share our post if you would do that for us so others can be notified that we are on the air. I would appreciate that if you would. Next shot is up and in by Smith. And that's Javian Smith and his brother Matt in the lineup for the Bulldogs. Jessen inside, shot up. A little long off the back of the iron. Bulldogs with a defensive rebound and quickly into the front court. Ball Knob will throw it away. So a turnover. And see what the Hounds can do here. Looks like the game plan is to try to get the ball inside. The Hounds play much better when they can get the ball to the glass. Get it inside to the rim. That's Jessen. That's a pretty turnaround jump shot. Would not fall. Day Braxton with the follow. Yes, it goes in. Day Braxton on the board with 2. Hounds lead 4-1 here early. A couple of minutes gone. And a steal by the Hounds. Day finds Pootie Denton, and he should flush, and he does. So the Hounds quickly out to a 5-point lead at 6-1. Eddie already with 1 foul. Needs to be careful there. That's pretty down the lane. It's Garner who missed. Just good hustle by Comer to get the ball back to Garner. Smith to Smith. Inside to the big man. Comer tried to get it to Garner coming down the left baseline, tapped out of bounds, last touched by the Bulldogs. Hounds up by 5 here early. Working against a 2-1-2 or a 2-3 defensive zone. M&P Insurance 3-point shot from the left side by Day Braxton is good. Insurance success. Day now has 5. He has 5 of the 9, and the Hounds lead by 8. Pretty shot from Javian Smith. He has all 3 of Ball Knob's shots, all 3 of their points, I should say. Jessen from 14, pretty. That's Russell's first basket. Lead back to 8. Comer. Good offensive play there. Comer just Back Jessen down. Used his strength, his 260-pound body, to make himself some room. Air ball by the Greyhounds. Watched some film on ball knob today, and Comer's very, very good on the low block. Guys can shoot the three also. M&P Insurance three-point shot, no. Jessen Russell high for the glass, an offensive board. Pooty looked at it from three, from the free throw line, extended left side, back top of the key, Money Wren. Money inside, tried to get it to Eddie White. And it was a tough pass to handle. Blocked by Russell. Hounds quickly on the other end. Pooty to Day-Day. Day-Day to Money Wren, yes. Money Wren gets the basket. Day-Day with the assist. And the Hound lead back to 8. Ball knob with a good look, and Comer with another offensive glass and a putback. Mike Comer has 4. 13-7 lead for the Hounds. Right at the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Russell from about 12. No, will not go. Here comes Matt Smith. Boy, easy touch off the glass. His first bucket of the night. Lead cut to 4, 13-9. Money to Jessen. He put it on the ground, and once he did, ball was slapped away. Newport will inbounds near the ball knob bench. 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. Hounds up by 4. Money looked at it from 3. He wanted it. Drives inside, tries to get it to Russell. Garner with a layup. Good fast break for ball knob there. Pass from Smith to Garner. Smith gets the assist. Lead cut to 2. Been 8 on a couple of occasions here. This is Braxton. Denton. Wren. Inside the lane, spin, move, shot, up, good. Money has 4, the Hounds have 15. We're at the 1:45 mark of the first quarter. Comer against Russell. Pretty good defense that time. But Jessen's going to be called with a foul. The guy's just a big fella down low. .6'4", 250 is Comer, and he has a pretty touch from the line also. He has 5 points on the night. He leads ball knob scorers. He has 5 of the 12. Pretty touch again. 6, the lead cut back to 2. Minute and a half to play here in the first. Russell. Boy. He gets the basket, yes, and then a block call maybe. I don't know what the call was. Nor did anybody else know what the call is. The official score says, come over, let's talk about this. You didn't give us any signal whatsoever. The basket went in. Official just opened his hands up like he was praying or about to pray. I'm not sure what that signal is. So the basket did or did not count. It did count. There was some confusion there. He made a call but never did give us credit for the points. Good defense by Pooty, stripping the basketball from Comer. Garner, rejected by Denton. Numbers for the Hounds. Braxton, Eddie White. Yes, it's in. Eddie White with another basket. He has 4, and Braxton with another assist. Lead back to 6. For 3, no. Arson Garner couldn't get that one to fall. And Money Wren drives the baseline. Left side, spin, shot up, no good. That's Weston King, and now here's a three-point shot that's going to be short by Matt Smith. And Eddie White with the board into the front court. Hounds lead. We're under 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Russell, Eddie. Back to Russell. The ball slapped out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. So it'll be Newport's basketball with right at 3 seconds to play. Hounds will have time to get a shot off. Denton from 14. Left side is short of the mark. Russell. Follow will not count after the shot. We played 19-13 Hounds.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Newport campus features programs in diesel technology, agriculture technology, surgical technology, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, George Kell Motors in Newport has you covered with a great selection of vehicles from Chevrolet and GMC. And if your vehicle needs routine maintenance or critical care, our factory-trained technicians can take great care of you, get you back on the road in a flash. George Kell Motors, your Hall of Fame dealer off Exit 85 in Newport. Call us 870-523-2792 or view our entire inventory at georgekellmotors.com.
Coach Lewis said last night in his post-game show that Hounds had 19 points at the end of the first half last night. And he just said, you just got to score more points. We've got to score more, and we get 19 here tonight in the first quarter. So the Hounds are getting more shots. More of those shots are going in. And Ball Knob will inbounds, trailing by 6 here as we enter quarter number 2. Ball game brought to you by George Kell Motor Company, Jackson's Funeral Home, Arkansas Steel Associates, and White River Health. This is Matt Smith. Garner will lose it out of bounds. Garner is 0. Matt Smith is 2. Javion is 4. Weston King 23. And Mike Comer is the big man down low. No substitutions for either team thus far. Stolen by Garner. Tried to slam it. And the Hounds on the return end. Money Wren short. Great hustle by both teams there, and Ball Knob comes up with a loose basketball. Pressure in the backcourt. To the glass, and 1 for Ball Knob. Maybe Pooty with a foul. And Javion Smith gets his 6th point as he completes an old-fashioned three-point play. And the lead is 3 for the Hounds. Hounds have never trailed. M&P Insurance three-point shot. Day-Day Braxton is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Braxton with 8. Lead is 6. Javion. King. Matt. From 16. Too strong. Pooty. Going right to the glass. Switches hands. Left hand, good for Pooty down the lane. Pooty has 4. The lead is 8. 4-3. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Matt Smith. He has 5, and the lead is 5. Money Wren trapped inside to Pooty. Pooty down the lane. Pretty. Money gets the assist. Pooty gets the basket. Pooty has 6. The lead is 7. Off the glass. Good. Javian Smith with his 8th. Lead cut back to 5. Money Wren, M&P Insurance 3-point shot, no. Will not go, and here come the Bulldogs. Stolen by Day Braxton. To Eddie White, and yes, and Day Braxton with the assist. Eddie White has 6. Day with assists from all sides of the court. Lead back to 7. Getting close to 5 to go here in the first half. Matt Smith thought he got fouled on the 3-point shot. That pass is stripped by him, by Matt. To Davion. Garner. Hounds on the move. Pooty. Jump, stop. Beautiful once again by Demetric Denton. Give Day Braxton another assist as Pooty took it to the glass on the right side. Love that jump, stop, shoot. Hounds go back up by 9 points. Basketball games brought to you by Unity Health. They also bring you the Unity Health Player of the Game. Subway in the Newport Walmart bring you the Coaches Show at the conclusion of the contest. El Puente Mexican Restaurant. I've had so much of that the last week or two, I get confused on what to say. It's the best Mexican food in the world, I can tell you that. Nobody does it better than Manuel Fuentes at El Puente Restaurant. Diaz Scrap Metal Recycling Center located at 3924 Highway 367 North in Newport. I Care RX Pharmacy located at 1117 McLean Street, ASU Newport. Ellis Automotive Repair Shop for both foreign and domestic autos. Have great technology. They can get your car in and out. They do it at a reasonable price. Very professional. Mark Ellis has a great business down there. They do brake work, tire repair, tire sales, including mounting and balancing, and most any maintenance and repair on your auto at Ellis Automotive. Bulldogs. Traveling, no call. Garner, shot rejected. Comer, great pass from Comer over to Javion Smith. That's just good defense by Ball Knob. The Hounds on the return. Yes, Eddie White. Eddie White has 8. He's been on fire offensively. And Pooty can put on a show here with a one-hand slammer-rammer. Pooty Denton in double digits with 10. Hounds up by 11. Biggest lead of the night. Javian Smith, Garner with the basketball. Matt Smith down the lane and have a foul on the floor before the shot. Eddie with the foul. Day Braxton, no, will not go. It's the Bulldogs' turn. Kai Spearman getting ready to check into the basketball game. All not being very, very patient here with the 35-second play clock, shot clock. Garner to Comer, reverse, and he goes. Arson Garner with the assist. Mike Comer with his 8th point of the night. 9-point lead here now for the Hound, nearing the 2.5-minute mark. Braxton, Eddie White. Tyler Ridley, who just checked in. Reverse, no. Pooty gets it to go. Pooty with an offensive glass and a putback, and he has 12. You're showing what Demetric Denton can do in a basketball game. He can really dominate on both ends. He's playing tremendous defense on one end and taking it to the glass on the other. Another foul on the Hounds. Kai Spearman will check in. Money Wren out. This is Matt Smith at the top. Comer. He normally does not play out there. Garner, and he's fouled by Braxton. Fourth team foul on the Hounds. No fouls this quarter on the Bulldogs. Matt Smith drives. And he's fouled. He'll get a pair here. That's Pooty. Matt Smith has 5 on the night. Now 6. Substitution into the basketball game for Ball Knob. I guess Weston King comes back in. I missed the substitution on Ball Knob's end. Free shot is good. Denton strong, just couldn't get it to go. Garner for 3. Tyler Ridley. Braxton. Last touch by the Hounds. So, with a 9-point lead, the Bulldogs will throw it away. I did not mark who scored the free throw, and I can't remember who scored it. We'll figure it out. Hounds up by 9 with nearing the minute mark of the first half. 36-27. Braxton. Denton from about 10. He has 14 of the 38. This is Matt Smith. To King. Top of the key, Garner. And a turnover. Eddie White. Fouled by Weston King. .20 seconds to play here in the half. Hounds up by 11. Denton. Spearman. Braxton. Spearman. Spearman tried to get it to Tyler, and the pass was short. And a turnover for the Hounds. Amir McGahee will check in. Get a couple of foul shots here as Arson Garner goes to the line. Only 2 points on the night, and he is a scorer. 3 for him now. Garner now with 4 and 4 seconds to go. And let's see what the Hounds can do if they get a shot off. Braxton for 3. M&P Insurance 3-point shot will not fall. We've played a half. Hounds up by 9, 38-29. We'll be back right after this.
At Merchants and Planners Bank, we're more than just your bank. We're part of your community. For over 78 years, we've been helping families grow, businesses thrive, and dreams come true right here in Jackson County. We proudly support local businesses and give back to the community that we love. And we're always there to cheer on the Greyhounds, both on and off the field. Personalized service, local expertise, and people dedicated to making their community happy. That is the Merchants and Planners Bank difference. Merchants and Planners Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Shelter Insurance has covered a lot of miles and a lot of cars and drivers since 1946. We like knowing we have you covered, so you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Shelter Agent Mark Manning about Shelter's competitive insurance rates.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, George Kell Motors in Newport has you covered with a great selection of vehicles from Chevrolet and GMC. And if your vehicle needs routine maintenance or critical care, our factory-trained technicians can take great care of you, get you back on the road in a flash. George Kell Motors, your Hall of Fame dealer off Exit 85 in Newport. Call us 870-523-2792 or view our entire inventory at georgekellmotors.com.
Well, we're back. We're just about ready to go for the third quarter action. And just a quick reminder that the ball game is brought to you by White River Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Temp Pro, Sam's Diner, Merchants and Planners Bank, Woodbriar Nursing Home, Nature's Market and RV Park, City of Newport with Derek Ratliff, the mayor, Dr. Gavin McDowell at Customized Vision Care, Sonic, get the Sonic app, save yourself some money, and First Horizon Bank at 200 Olivia Drive. So it's the Bulldogs with the basketball to start the third quarter. Starting five for those guys. Garner 0, Smith and Smith 2 and 4, King 23 and Comer 45. Hounds with their starting five. Braxton, Wren. There's Garner with a hook shot. Comer with an offensive glass and a shot that is short, and the Hounds want to run. Braxton. That's pretty. That's pretty. Day-Day in double figures now with 10. And we figured out Matt Smith got the free throw that I missed. Comer is very good right here in this position, and he shows it. Just big, strong, he's athletic, great hands and great feet. He's a good player. 9-point lead for the Hounds. Eddie White. Money Wren. Little man defense here by these guys. It's kind of a matchup. That's just Pooty down the right lane. Puts it in. So pretty as an athlete in his play. Tremendous skills. Under 6.5 to play here in the third, and 11-point lead, and it's been the biggest lead of the night. Garner got his own board. Here's Braxton, and the Hounds have numbers. It's 3-on-1. Pooty. Yes, Day-Day Braxton with the assist. Pooty with 18. Sorry, Linda Black. I say yes a lot. Comer retrieved the block, gets the basket to go. He has 12. Money Wren, left-handed. Yes, it goes. Money has 6. Matt Smith. Off the glass, in and out. Jessen Russell has it stripped, but last touched by the Bulldogs. 13-point lead for the Hounds. Wren. Hounds turn it over. And Coach Lewis is not going to be real happy with that one. King, Smith. Double teamed and fouled by Money Wren. Either Money or Day-Day, we'll see. It's on Braxton. Flashing for a steal was Eddie. Pull-up jump shot from the right side by Smith is no good. That's Javian Smith. Hounds will get possession of the basketball in the backcourt. Really still in that 2-3 zone, the Bulldogs are. Eddie White, Jessen. To Pooty, backs up for 3. M&P Insurance, 3-point shot, no good. Money Wren. Jessen Russell. Down the lane, and it's in. Give Money Wren another assist. And a foul on the Hounds. Jessen has 6 on the night. Pooty leads all scorers with 18. To the line is Weston King for a couple here. It's a 15-point Greyhound lead at 48-33. And Weston King has his first point of the night. Wren in the lane, spin move, Jessen Russell to Denton, back to Jessen. He has a pretty touch from about 10 feet right there, and it's good. Great spin on the basketball, does Russell. A steal, but on the out-of-bounds line over there. So statistically, he gets credit for the steal. Matt Smith tried to go to Comer. It's Braxton and Pooty. Braxton up to Pooty. Pooty can't get that one to go. Tried for the slam. Tried the alley-oop. It was a little short, so Pooty got fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair here. 50-34, 16. The biggest lead of the night. Denton now has 19. And 20. Javian Smith. Matt Smith. Javian here. Back to Brother. Kicks it out. Three-point shot left side is good from Arson Garner. He has 7, and you don't want that guy to get hot if you're a Greyhound fan. Money spins, in trouble, travels. McGahee in, that's Amir. He came off the bench last night with some instant offense. Garner with another try for 3. Wouldn't fall, and Eddie White brings it into the front court after clearing the glass. Jessen down the baseline, back to Money. Spin, Eddie to the glass is too strong. Comer with the board, clears it to Javian, to Garner. Garner has 9. Lead cut to 13 at the 2.5-minute mark of the third quarter. M&P Insurance three-point shot. Day-Day Braxton, no. That will not go in. Here comes McGahee. Numbers favor the Bulldogs. McGahee traveled, no call. And Coach Lewis gets a quick timeout because he was fixing to run himself into a turnover out here on the court. Not Coach Lewis, but Amir was, and quickly got the timeout. And as a reminder, the basketball game is brought to you by Delta Trailer Manufacturing. For almost 55 years doing business and sending trailers throughout the country and throughout a couple of different countries around the world. Delta Trailer Manufacturing. Go Hounds from Delta Trailer. Unity Health Newport, your local community health care provider and inpatient, outpatient care. They believe in the power of people to create great care, work hard every day to be a place of healing, caring, and connection with the patients and families of the community we call home. Newport, Arkansas, Unity Health Newport says go Greyhounds. They also bring you the player of the game each and every week through football and basketball season. "13-point lead for the Hounds, but with possession of the basketball. Eddie White, blocked, reverse. Would not go. Day-Day in the land of the Giants, in and out. No, McGahee battling for a board. Day-Day again will bring it out and get it to the facilitator, Money Wren. Russell at 15. Dribble. And foul. That's on Comer. Third foul of the quarter. Eddie fouled. By Jonathan Morgan, who had checked into the basketball game. He's number 1. Jason Russell. Last touch by McGahee. Nearing the minute-and-a-half mark of the third quarter. Matt Smith. Javian Smith. Matt Smith here. Back to Morgan. Three-point shot. No, will not go. Money Wren with the board, an outlet to Day-Day, and that's pretty. Money Wren with assist. Day-Day Braxton with the basket. Day-Day has 12. We've talked about it on the last several broadcasts about the number of assists that this team gets. They share the basketball, and there's a steal by Eddie White. He goes the length of the floor, and offensive foul on Eddie. They wave off the basket, and Coach Lewis is not sure about that one. Still not sure about it. Still discussing it with the official. As Ballnop throws it away. He may get an earful on the way back. See if Coach says something to him. He does. Money Wren. Zone defense all night by the Bulldogs. Money against Morgan. Day-Day Braxton. Shot clock at 10. A mirror for 3, short. M&P Insurance three-point shot will not fall, 7-6. Shot is good at the buzzer by Javian Smith. He has 12. We've played 3. We'll be right back.
It's time to roll with a degree in diesel technology from ASU Newport. Diesel trucks drive America's economy, and if you can fix it, you can start your career as a diesel technician. Diesel techs are in demand locally and nationwide, making good money with growth opportunity and job security. Enroll in an ASU Newport diesel technology program and start your rewarding career when you graduate. Register online at asun.edu. That's asun.edu. Enroll and start out at ASU Newport.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, George Kell Motors in Newport has you covered with a great selection of vehicles from Chevrolet and GMC. And if your vehicle needs routine maintenance or critical care, our factory-trained technicians can take great care of you, get you back on the road in a flash. George Kell Motors, your Hall of Fame dealer off Exit 85 in Newport. Call us 870-523-2792 or view our entire inventory at georgekellmotors.com.
Hounds will take a 13-point lead into the final quarter. Hounds scored 19 in the first, 19 in the second, and 16 in the third, and that will be a pleasure for Coach Chase Lewis to hear how well his offense has done tonight. See if the Hounds can continue to put the basket in the goal. Money Wren at the top. Dribbles left side. Pooty is double teamed and hammered by Arson Garner. Garner has 9 points on the night. Foul on Russell underneath, not called. This is Braxton with the three-point shot. M&P Insurance Services shot no good. Matt Smith. Morgan to Javian Smith. Arson Garner looked at it for three. Javian looks at it from three, does not take it. Matt Smith inside, off the glass, pretty. He has 9. Lead cut to 11. Biggest lead has been 16 for the Hounds. 7 minutes to play in this one. Braxton. Cross court pass to Wren. Back to Day. Pull up, jump shot, right side. Jessen Russell with an offensive glass. Back to Day. Driving down the lane. Easy shot off the glass, no good. And ball knob gets a quick one. Great pass from Smith, and now Garner with 11 points, and the lead is 9 at 54-45, 6:20 to play in the basketball game. Pooty gets a touch. Warren Ballknob could not take advantage of the defense not getting back for the Hounds, as Garner could not handle the pass from Smith. And we're at 6 minutes with a 9-point lead. Hounds being very patient offensively. Russell in and out. Last touch by the Hounds. Iron very unkind to Jessen Russell then. Matt Smith has double digits now with 11. 7-point lead. Denton in the lane. Nothing but net. And the Hounds get a timeout. Pooty now with 22 points. Gets the lead back up to 9. And a reminder that the Greyhound boosters include Dr. Kelly McKinney, Mark Manning Shelter Insurance, Howard's Glass, Rick Bass, Highway 367 North here in Newport, Lou Allen Family and Company, the Doyle Family Farm, saluting the Newport Greyhounds, Fletcher Land Surveying, Inc., Surveying Arkansas, and Churchman's Building Center. Ace is the place. We're more than just a building center. From minor repairs to major renovations, think Ace is the place right here in Newport, the Churchman family. Also by the Pest Detective, Drew and Lonnie Hahn, has the best pest service available anywhere. 2 phone numbers, 870-503-1800, 501-730-1699, or you can call me and I'll give you the numbers. I highly recommend the Pest Detective right here in Jackson County. Well, they made that look easy. Matt Smith has 13. Give Comer the assist. Lead cut back to 7. Pooty can't get it to go, but he's fouled. And that'll be Comer. And it'll send Pooty to the line for a pair. Denton 22 on the night. Braxton with 12. Jessen with 8. Eddie White with 8. The Money Wren was 6. Pooty short on a pair. Matt Smith. Blocking foul on Javian Smith. Check it, make a charge on Javian. I thought they called that first against the Hounds. But the Hounds will take it up by 7, under 4.5 to play in the basketball game. Inside. Foul on ball now. Pooty had the right idea. Take it from the outside into the glass, toward the bucket. It's where the Hounds play best. Pooty gets a free throw. He's 0 for 2 his last trip there. 23 now. Lead at 8. Pooty with 24, and the lead back to 9, and the Hounds in full court pressure. Braxton, he faked a pass to Pooty. Eddie White battling for a board and a chance for a hoop, but he faked the pass to Pooty and went up with a left-handed layup and couldn't get it to fall. Braxton's he's just one of those guys who he can do it all. He can shoot, he can play defense, he can be the assist man. And Eddie White hits a free throw. The lead is 10 with 4:02 to play. It's only the 5th point here, the first 4 minutes of the quarter. Eddie has 10. Braxton with a foul. Just great hustle. Hounds thought they were going to get a turnover there. Morgan will check out. King checks back in for the Bulldogs. It's a scrappy bunch here. They're 11-4 on the year. And Ball Knob would like a timeout to set up some strategy. Looking at the schedule, not sure exactly when the next broadcast will be. We know for sure we'll be at home on Friday, January the 10th. Check it, we will not be. That's at Hoxie. Don't know exactly when we'll be back on the air, but we'll let you know on Facebook. And again, we appreciate all the loyal followers that we have on Facebook. Folks, if you haven't liked our page, we certainly ask you to do so. Go ahead and follow the page as well. And then on YouTube, if you just hit the subscribe button, that allows notifications to be sent to you when we go live on Cable 15 TV, Facebook, or YouTube. Ben Black behind the camera, Anthony May, David Black, joined in the booth by Max Black. Josh Nation still fighting some health issues. He's good. Hopefully we get him back soon. Hounds up by 11. Eddie White will draw the foul. And only the second team foul this quarter. Ball Knob already has 5, so the Hounds shooting 2 shots the rest of the way. Garner, Smith, Garner, Matt Smith going to get an and one opportunity. Matt Smith has 15. He can cut the lead to 8 here. With 3:16 to play in the basketball game. Towns quickly into the offensive scheme. Justin wisely kicked it back out. He was triple teamed there. Braxton near the top. Pooty blocked there by Smith. Eddie White. Money Wren. Towns being very patient. Money will go to the line and shoot a pair. That foul's on King. Hounds are going to have to hit free throws down the stretch to put points on the board. We expect a lot more fouling the last 2:38. Money Wren is true. He has 7. Lead is 10. Javian Smith, no look pass to Comer. Comer missed the easy one, got his own offensive glass and puts it back in. Comer has 14. Great pass from Smith. 2:16 to play. Let's see if the Hounds will run clock. 27 on the shot clock. Now down to 20. Hounds don't have to be in a hurry here. Booty with a screen. Inside. Tried to power move up. Comer with a partial block. And that's pretty there by Javian Smith. He has 14, and the lead is cut to 6 with 1:40 to play. Braxton. Wren traveled. And Ball Knob takes a timeout. Just remind everybody that all the great sponsors that we have here on Cable 15 TV, including George Kell Motor Company, our lead sponsor for all of our Greyhound events. They're your authorized Chevrolet GMC dealer, and their phone number is 870-523-2792. You can check out all their inventory on georgekellmotors.com. You can watch me and John Pennington each and every month, as we'll have something special to talk about on Facebook. And be sure to visit the Greatest Newport Greyhound Facebook page, brought to you by George Kell Motor Company and Unity Health. So can the Bulldogs get any closer here? That didn't go. And you get it to Pooty, and Pooty is just dynamite, left-handed shot, and one. Pooty with 26, and he'll go to the line, and that's a big, big hoop with 1:04 to play in this basketball game. .27 for Denton. And the lead back to 9. And a foul in the backcourt. Hounds going zone here. That's a big miss and a rebound by Pooty. Braxton fouled before the shot. 9-point lead for the Hounds. With 50 to play. We will have we have a technical foul here that I missed. Braxton to the line. Gets 2 foul shots. Maybe an intentional foul. You get 2 shots. Intentional foul, 2 shots, and the ball. Day gets his 13th point. 65-55, Hounds to inbounds on their own baseline. And Dimitrick will go to the line to shoot foul shots here. Just nice, soft, easy touch. 28 points for Denton. Jonathan Morgan will check in. Arson Garner gets his first break. He's gone the whole way for the Bulldogs. Well coached and a scrappy bunch for sure. .29 for Denton and 12-point lead for the Hounds. Day has 15 on the quick one. Pooty has numbers here. Yes, Pooty, 31 on the night, 71-55. Hounds will retrieve a loose basketball and just run out the clock, I'd think. That's going to be a winner, 71-55 for the Newport Greyhounds. Pooty Denton with 31 points on the night. Braxton had 15. Eddie White had 10. Jessen Russell with 8, and Amani Wren with 7. It's just a big night offensively for the Newport Greyhounds, and we have the post-game report coming right up. Unity Health player of the game, Pootie Denton on one side, Day-Day Braxton on the other, and I'll start with Day-Day. Day-Day, you a couple of starts in offensive play on all parts of the court. You can shoot the three, you can take it to the hole. Talk about your offensive game.
I really don't know what to say. I just hoop.
You're hooping and you're getting an opportunity. Talk about your opportunity, because you hadn't played a lot, but you've gotten a lot more chances here the last couple of days.
Well, I did something to mess up my playing time, and I know I had to come back and work for everything I get.
That's what you have to do. Hey, listen, just keep working, keep playing, and just keep putting the ball in the basket and keep generating points, because I love how you assist the basketball.
Yes, sir.
One of the Unity Health players of the game is Day-Day Braxton. We talked to Pootie. Pootie, 31 points on the night. Pootie, did you realize you had that many?
No, I didn't.
Did you get any dunks tonight?
2.
Which one felt better?
The one-hand slam.
I thought so, too. It was one. Unity Health player of the game, Pootie Denton. And Dimitri, we're amazed at how fluid and smooth you are on a basketball court. You got to have a lot of talent to do that, but you also got to work on that talent. Talk about how Coach makes you guys work to get the best out of you.
Man, every day we in the gym, every day. Practice, we run every day.
Make you shoot any?
Yes, we shoot a lot. Free throws. We shoot free throws a lot.
Well, you need to start making every one of them then.
Yes, sir.
Pootie Denton, he's our co-player of the game along with Day-Day Braxton. Congratulations.
Go Hounds.
Go Hounds. Coach, you talked about offense last night. We had 19 points in the first half. We got 19 in the first quarter tonight. And then we got 19 in the second quarter. We got 16 and 17. So I think offensively we played a little better than what we needed to play to get a big win.
Yeah, it was a much faster paced game. It's like, we got to push the ball. We know that. We got to do the small things right. And look how much we scored at the rim tonight. That's the biggest difference with us is we know we're not as skilled of a team as most of our opponents that we play. Heck, most of the ones that we played all year. And so we know that we got to do the small things right, finish at the rim, and take care of it that way. So, yeah, we did a lot better offensively tonight.
You know, we're just not that team that's going to take that basketball down and hit the open three and carry it inside and go high-low and kick it back out and shoot a three. Once we get it inside, we're going to take it in.
That's correct, yeah. And, I mean, talking about the offensive side, that was good. Our defensive side tonight still's not where it needs to be. I felt like we gave up too many points tonight. So we gotta sit there. We gotta work hard. Last night it was the offensive end. Defense was great. I mean, we held them to one of their least points game, or their most least points game in a game all year. And whenever you're holding a team under 60 points, definitely like OCO, that's something to be proud of. But we got to score. And tonight was kind of the reverse. We scored the rock well, but we still got to be able to sit down and defend for 4 full quarters.
I know you've got to get into your team. I want to ask you one more question before you get out of here. You've done this before, but coaching over a holiday, how does that really affect the team? Does that affect the team at all? I mean, they're not in the routine of the school and practice at the same time, and you just practice when you get time to practice, and just talk about that routine.
Yeah, I think our kids, it's even different more different because you don't ever know what's going on with our kids when they're out of school. And so, one thing that I always be telling the kids is we have got to make sure that we're at practice, we're on time, we're doing things the right way, still showing up. We ain't had any issues with that. We nipped a lot of those issues early on, and so it is different for sure because they're out of that routine and they're out of that. You got kids. The kids will talk about how they wake up at 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and so it's different. But that's one thing all of us have to face, all the teams face. And so, but David, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're coaching Pee Wee basketball this year.
I think.
Okay, so my question to you is, it's the preseason and Pee Wee basketball. Are you ready? Because you're about a week and a half off from your first debut game.
Coach, listen, I am prepared. Our team is prepared. We know what to do. We know where to take the ball out of bounds on both ends of the court. I don't know if we know how to line up on a free throw, though.
All right. Is Max up there?
He is, my friend.
Okay, so y'all up there. Yeah, I know you're going to have them ready. I'm ready to see them play January 11th.
You're a good man. Coach Chase Lewis, he's the head Greyhound for the basketball team, and Max Black is waving as a coach, and as always,
Go Hounds. Thank you.